Yo, it's us back with another video, and I got another guide for y'all, man. And today I want to talk about how to maximize your output with Devil Jin's Hellsweep. So before we get into it, I do want to say that I do feel like he has the most complex Hellsweep in the game, mainly because it launches, but it also launches backwards. So it can be kind of tricky to get the max amount of damage or the best Oki situation out of it at times. But there's a lot of things that you can do with it. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Alright, so first thing I do want to talk to y'all about is maximizing your combo damage with the Hellsweep. When you usually see people do like a Hellsweep combo when they're going for max damage, they will usually do something like this. And this pretty much is a BNB for max damage. But you actually can get a little bit more than this. And not only that, but that combo resets neutral, you know what I mean? So it's not really that good to use if you're not just gonna kill your opponent. But if you have good enough awareness, then you can wall carry your opponent and get even more damage like that. 54. And when it comes to Devil Jin's Hellsweep, then the most important thing is to maximize your damage. Devil Jin Hellsweep is to maximize damage. Kazuya's Hellsweep, Vortex, and Reina's is pressure. So with Devil Jin, what you want to do is get as much damage out of it as possible each time you use it. So say for example you're a little close to the wall, and you don't even need the heat engager. Do that 45 damage into really good Oki. That's some of the best Oki that you can get with Devil Jin. So make sure that you do prioritize that combo if you have the spatial awareness to see that you can reach the wall doing that combo. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna help you in the long run. So another thing that a lot of Devil Jin mains don't really do, including myself, is cashing out on your damage using heat, using the heat dash. You know what I mean? Because this will threaten your Hellsweep a lot more if you do this. Say your opponent's low on health, and sometimes you get enough damage to where you can just kill him off rip. You know what I'm saying? Using the heat dash. Yeah, that's like 74 damage off a Hellsweep. So it's important to cash out on damage and get as much damage as you possibly can when the time calls for it. Just keep that in mind. Alright, so now we got the wall. And I'm not gonna lie, the wall ain't that kind of Devil Jin in this game. In terms of like just getting pure damage, Kazuya is better than him with that. But this is what we got. So obviously CD1, this is what most people would do. 37 damage, not the best Oki, not my favorite Oki, because you can't just wake up while standing forward, and it will beat a lot of your options when they do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really a fan of that. I do prioritize this because you get better damage, and in my opinion, better Oki. Because even though you're still -4, they always get up. They always get up immediately. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like varying their wake up options with Heaven's Gate, they always immediately wake up. And if you want to cash out on damage, you can go ahead, pop heat, 45 damage, the usual. You feel what I'm saying? So there's that. Alright, so now let's talk about the Oki. And in my opinion, these are the best combos for a good Oki. Now, in my opinion, you should do all of these combos, mainly because it adds another layer of that mental stack. You know what I'm saying? Keep your opponent guessing and keep them in different wake up scenarios. But I do think that this combo is the best one, just because they wake up the slowest, which means it allows you to set up a lot of different things like the
block breaker, and if they try to back roll to counter that, then you can go ahead and electric and, you know, catch them standing up. And you can even pick them up if they decide to stay on the ground. So there's a lot of things that you can do here with this combo. But like I said, I like to mix my combos up just because I don't want to keep them comfortable with just one wake up scenario. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, so now we got the Hellsweep Oki at the wall. And like I said before, you're not going to get as much damage out of the Hellsweep as you will with Kazi at the wall, but you will gain a lot of momentum off of it. You know what I'm saying? And you can get a lot of pressure out of it as well, depending on what you do. So I got 3 options for y'all. And these are just the 3 things that I do. You can probably do more than this, but this is just what I do because it works. You feel what I'm saying? And ain't no point in changing what already works. So this is what I got.
Back to 1. Now this is not gonna give you as much damage as the combos I showed before, but this is gonna give you the best Oki because it's gonna allow you to keep on mixing them up, pressuring them. It keeps that momentum going. You feel what I'm saying? So for example, I could pop heat, do a little wave dash to the 4-4-2, and keep that pressure going, keep the mix up going. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, so now we got 4-2 and back 1+2. Now keep in mind that back 4 is not guaranteed on both of these options. Matter of fact, they can option select both of these. They can back roll. They can back roll to avoid the back 4 with back 1+2. And they can side roll, you know what I'm saying, to avoid the 4-2 into back 4. So they can't option select these 2. So the best thing for you to do right here is to go for the 4-2 and delay the back 4. You see what I'm saying? This will kind of throw them off. So if you want to keep that pressure going, that ground pressure going, then you're gonna have to do something like this, and this is gonna kind of throw them off. And remember to keep using this as well, because you don't want to give them a chance to adapt to what you're gonna do. So if they decide to do both of those, then you can actually, I think you can just back 4 right here. Yeah, see, you can just back 4. So if they know what they're doing, then it's important to mix all 3 of these options, because like I said, you don't want to give them a chance to adapt. Alright, so I think that's all I got for y'all. I may do another video like this covering the extra stuff, you know what I'm saying, like the setups and whatnot, but this is just what you need, you know what I'm saying. In this video I just showed y'all the basics, the general tools that you need to dominate with the Hellsweep. You don't really need all the extra shit, but I may do another video covering all that stuff. But yeah, man, with that being said, y'all drop a like if you liked the video or if you found it helpful. And if you're new, then subscribe. Machine Gang is on top. But until then, I'll catch y'all in the next video.